Welcome to Creator Review, the series that I didn't abandon after the first video. I thought I did. Didn't you? Anyway, this episode's creator is Kips. Kips basically has two different types of levels. All the levels before Volt have a very different style compared to the levels released after Volt. Anyway, enough rambling. More critiquing levels. This is the only level in the first half of Kips' catalog that isn't like all of the other levels in the first half of Kips' catalog. And by that I mean it's actually pretty good. Gameplay, while kind of annoying at times, flows well. However, because of its annoyance at times, I'll give an 8 for gameplay. Decoration is a 9, however. The style of decoration is really nice and appealing to look at. The Sing Sword gets a 3 since it isn't anything too special, but still sings well with some really nice moments. Finally, the originality score gets a 4 since, while pretty fresh, I'm not sure if it's done before. Final score, 24 out of 30. Remember when I said that Bouncy Bit House stands out in the first half of Kips' catalog for being actually good? Well, here we go with the not so good levels. Windfall. 2 of the stats here stay roughly the same and the other 2 absolutely tank. Gameplay. The gameplay in this level sucks so beyond hard. Invisible speed portals, invisible gravity portals, and moving objects tank the gameplay score down to a 4. It's just so not enjoyable. Decoration stays roughly the same. An 8 this time since I feel like this style was done better in Bouncy Bit House compared to here. It's still great, but Bouncy Bit House just did it better. Sing Sword gets a 2 since it's literally nothing beyond changing the game mode when the song changes. That's it. The originality score gets a 1 since it's almost the exact same style from Bouncy Bit House. Final score, 16 out of 30. Pearlescent. So, for this video I had to go out and beat all of Kips' levels in order to rank them fairly. This level had such unfun gameplay that I saved it for last. It's not as bad as Windfall's gameplay, no, not in the slightest, no invisible speed portals this time. It's just not fun. And awkward, plus it has some blind transitions too. Because of that, I'll give the gameplay a 6. It's okay, although it does have some really bad stuff. The decoration is once again a 9 out of 10 since it looks almost as good as Bouncy Bit House. Not as good, but almost there. The sync is also looking like it's trying again this time. It's once again a 3. Originality sadly stays low at a 2 since it's the exact same style again, although with some new ideas and like block design. Final score, 20 out of 30. Meow and Meow 2 have very similar stats. Gameplay wise both suck because of 2.0 boss fight level syndrome. This gets them a 6, respectively 5 gameplay score. Decoration wise they're worse compared to Kips' other decoration work, but still good. A 5 respectively 7 decoration score. Sing for both of these is 3. It's fine. Originality, they're 2.0 boss fight levels, but the boss itself is pretty damn creative. In Meow 2 you battle a cat on a unicorn with an AK-47. I mean, come on, that's just epic. Therefore, the originality score gets a 4 for the first and 3 for the second, since being a sequel naturally lowers the score. Final score, 18 out of 30 for both. We've now entered the second half of Kips' catalog. This one's much better, trust me. Volt is best described this way. Kips' old style except perfected and with way better gameplay. So gameplay score gets an 8. Very enjoyable play, although the end is pretty bullshitty with its timings. The decoration gets a 9 since it's just Bouncy Bit House better. Not good enough for a 10, however. Sing gets a 5. It's just really well pulled off. Originality gets a 4. It's basically Kips' older style except done with a lot more creativity and new ideas. Final score, 26 out of 30. This is where Kips' levels take a big turn in design. The levels we looked at so far are colorful overloads. Every level from here on uses this very cool cartoon-like style. Anyway, Cafefe. Gotta love Cafefe. The gameplay, like Volt and Bouncy Bit House, is actually fun, and because of that, the gameplay score gets an 8. Decoration-wise, it's super appealing to look at and gets a solid 9 from me. The reason it's not a 10 is because I wish that more things had outlines, not just the birds. Sync and originality are both in max since this level syncs well and is pretty original for its time. Final score, 27 out of 30. Spoopy, isn't it? Anyway, gameplay score gets a 6 since the first section is kinda unintuitive and it took me a while to figure out that, oh, I'm supposed to collect the 3 candies. Otherwise, decent gameplay. Decoration gets an 9 since it's very well made in the same clean style as Cafefe. Sync gets a 3. It's okay. Originality gets a full score. I mean, come on, you're collecting candy so a fat dog can do some drugs in a haunted house. That's pretty freaking cool. Final score, 23 out of 30. Covfefe 2 is the same as Covfefe 1, except he actually put outlines around everything, which bumps the deco up to 10, and made some very unreadable gameplay in the second cube fart, which makes the gameplay a 7. Same final score as Covfefe. Christ, Aquafina is so amazing. I am genuinely not joking when I say this is one of my favorite levels in the game, and one of my picks for one of the top 100 best levels in GD. Everything here is just so great. Gameplay is easily a 10 since I judge gameplay on enjoyability, and this level is very enjoyable. Decoration gets, again, a 10. It's extremely clean and very appealing. Sing gets a 5 as well. It's just very well done. Originality gets a 4 since it's very obviously inspired by Fiji. Final score, 29 out of 30. And now that we've said every level, it's finally time for the final score. And Kips' creator score is 7.6 out of 10. I feel like the reason it's lower than most of y'all probably expected is because of all the levels before Volt, dragging it down with the Horde gameplay. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.